Yep, Jay's got the countdown ready.
Okay.
So apparently Jay's got the timer. So
All right.
let's see how this goes. Looks like they both have timers, so that'll make it easier for retiming if necessary.
Yeah.
It's like about an 8-second, 7-second difference, at least from my end. Probably reload it.
I didn't see that. I was trying to resize my tab. I didn't see what Kobral just got.
Oh, yeah.
Chancy partner, though, is good.
Stream, because for some reason Enzo's got backed up. Okay, so Beach Cave. So Feebas, Chansey, and Snowrunt Armaldo. Armaldo is really bad. 14 HP.
Yeah. Chansey has stab hyper voice, so that's gonna be good.
Yeah. Although it's just gonna be really risky to try and go through with this. Meanwhile, on the other side, Chansey is decent. Doesn't have like the best stats though, other than like defense. Although it actually has pretty decent level up stats.
Yep.
So it looks like they're both having to deal with string shot, so that could actually keep them stuck here for a bit. Ooh, Sky Uppercut on the Armaldo. Also,
interesting that Enzo is still sticking with this Armaldo, even seeing that it has 15 HP.
Yeah, well, nothing has really like damaged him all that much yet, but he has not encountered the Blizzard Cadabras yet.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't think he's encountered Blizzard from them yet. So, yeah, it looks like overall's opting to reset, and that's fair. He was in a really terrible spot. Yeah, unfortunate luck of getting freeze hacked on Chansey, but if it didn't happen, I think the Chansey would have died because it was already low.
Interested to see if he's gonna stick with it though.
Right.
And also changing
sure
every single option.
Oh, and Superpower just one-shots Armaldo.
Yep.
Let's see, what's he gonna try?
Enzo's still going for it. He stopped for a second, thinking if he should reset, but
the best thing on that list is probably Golbat. There's nothing else that's even decent there. At least that I know of. Maybe Roselia.
Picking another bulky starter that doesn't really do much damage.
Also, yeah, ouch. Togepi.
Oh,
yeah, that's worth another reset, unfortunately. The fact that it doesn't even have moves is really troubling. Oh, and it looks like Enzo's finally getting to see that Blizzard in action, and his Armaldo's at like 1 HP.
Yep. He has teleport on his Snowrunt, and he's not been attempting to use it yet.
Yeah, although that won't save his Armaldo from Blizzard. So
well, yeah, definitely.
He's gonna have to tank all of the hits for now. Okay, so now looks like he's got Spinda. Let's see what he's gonna try and choose for a partner this time. Actually, Totodile has decent level up stats, so that could work as well.
Yeah, I think his only real options here are gonna be what's it called, Golbat and Totodile.
Oh wow, Thunder Punch, Tickle, and Explosion.
Oh
Explosion's
no!
A really good move, but only in very certain circumstances, and it's not something you can just spam around.
Kobral figuring out what Grudge does. Yep, and there's the reset as soon as he figured it out.
Ooh, well, this is looking pretty good for Enzo, and yep, there he goes. Finally gets through the Beach Cave fight, and after 4:15, finally going to Drench Bluff, second dungeon of this. Ooh, Delibird. Actually, Delibird's kind of weird because it usually only has presence, so it only has one move when you try to play as it in the randomizer.
Right.
So once you learn what its one move is, you know you're either going to be completely screwed every time or completely safe every time. Although with Armaldo, I don't think anything's really all that safe.
Aquaring, Ursaring. Alright, there's another reset.
Well, hopefully Kobral will be able to make something work out. He might just have to go with anything at this point, because now he's been resetting for 5 minutes straight. Which, if he can get a really good starter partner combo soon, then he could definitely turn this around. Especially because Enzo is still running with probably the lowest HP Pokemon in this right now.
Yep.
I think we've banned all of the other ones. Ooh. He's gonna actually survive, yeah. He's at 4 HP though. Dang, when you have to use Armaldo to tank, you know there's a problem.
Yeah.
Alright, what is this Delibird gonna have? Or are we even gonna see it?
Oh, he's safe.
Yeah, he's definitely fine. Although it means his regular attacks are not gonna miss, so...
And it looks like he is gonna be trying to run the Phanpy Chansey.
Oh, that's probably a death. Yep, that's unfortunate. But... yeah, Corphish is actually a really tanky Pokemon in magnitude.
Oh my god. That's unfortunate.
Although I think he can run with this. Like, this is probably the best starter he's gotten.
Yeah.
It's not amazing, but like, it's not as bad as the other ones.
Ooh, slow down. I still haven't seen what move that Phanpy had. I was watching Enzo.
Has Bug Buzz. I don't know
oh,
what
yeah.
else it has, though.
And Hydro Pump.
Dang.
At the very least, he has moves, because that's why he's been resetting this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, and it looks like we're gonna see the Zubat Coughing fight again.
As long as that Chansey doesn't get knocked out in one hit.
I guess that makes sense that he wouldn't opt to use Ancient Power. It's a little slow if you get the boosts.
Remembering that Hydro Pump has range. Good job.
Yeah.
One shots both of them. Alright, it's almost even now.
Yeah, Enzo's 4 floors ahead. Oh, 5 floors ahead, but
ooh,
it's definitely still possible, because like when you run a Pokemon that has no HP, anything could happen.
Yeah. Especially when he's forced to have a fight against a Miss Maggie.
Ooh. Yeah, Sky Uppercut's not going to do too much damage, so this could be a... oh, no, Power
Miss Maggie's is trolling, it's okay.
Ooh, 4 HP, though. Like, if this is a miss and Miss Maggie's hits something, I think the Armaldo is out of moves. Oh, that could hit still.
Yep. Earthquake just landed.
Yeah, there wasn't much Enzo could have done there, because unfortunately I think his Armaldo was out of moves. So, at least he's got the Pity Seed now.
He just has to hope that his Armaldo isn't going to take it right away. Opting to have the Armaldo fight with him against 2 Corphish. I wouldn't have done that myself.
Screech on the Armaldo, that's just even more terrifying. Also, Magnastorm on Corphish actually doing a decent amount of damage. Won't kill it, because Corphish is actually one of the best Pokemon stat-wise in this right now.
Yep.
Surprisingly, but... still managing to do a lot of damage.
Scouting that Miss Maggie's Earthquake.
Yeah, Kobral getting the 2-floor lead. Like, after his unfortunate, like, reset hell of a start, he's actually doing pretty well for himself right now. Just needs to be careful of Earthquake, because Phanpy will probably just take that as a death if he's not careful. Actually, just like that, they're back to even again. Enzo just rushed through 2 or 3 floors really quickly, so... but it looks like Kobral is going to find the stairs first. So he's going to be back in his lead for at least a little bit. Ooh, Power Whip actually doing a lot of damage to Snorunt. Oh, and actually opting to use Ancient Power, which kind of worked out. Just had to wait through the animations.
Right.
But if it kills, it kills. Oh. Actually, yeah, this is a very... Oh, actually, what Enzo just did there was kind of... It was a little risky just because his partner's Armaldo, but it was actually pretty smart. He knew that the Armaldo wasn't going to move forward unless he told it to go after foes, just because of how it was positioned. But unfortunately, Snowrun got taken... took too much damage over that period of time and could not survive, losing that pity seed, which means they're back to even in terms of seeds.
He hasn't turned Armaldo off go after foes. There he goes.
Yeah, well, realized that pretty quickly. Oh, and turning off,
Yep, just trying to get him to follow. Chansey's going down on 6th floor.
Ouch.
Kobral's probably going to go ahead and pick up this pity seed.
Oh, yeah, he's got to go to rest. There we go.
There you go.
Alright, so now Kobral has the pity seed, and Enzo has the sizable floor lead. So the question is, can Enzo get out of this floor in time?
He is standing right next to it. Oh, but
really
Armaldo got flare blitzed.
No, it's got like 18 HP. Oh, that's unfortunate. He tried to play for the risk for the stairs. He saw the stairs, he thought he was free, but you gotta take everything a little bit safe in Rando, because you never know what's gonna happen. And did Enzo actually grab the pity seed again, or
I don't think he did.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, if he dies again, he'll get it back.
Beginning to use teleport. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, might as well. It was a complete dead end, so wherever he got teleported to was definitely going to be faster. And Bone Rush just...
Except, yeah.
Well, now he's got the Reviver Seed. Again. Meanwhile, Kobral is on the 3rd floor, and I don't think he's taken a death. So, actually, take that back, 4th floor. So, Kobral definitely has the advantage right now. He's got a pretty hefty one. But it could still go either way, because the Chansey's definitely been taking a lot more deaths than it probably should have been.
Yeah.
And actually, if Enzo can get stair floors like that, he could catch up really quickly.
Oh wow, that's actually really dangerous. I didn't see that till just now. The Krogunk that's been spamming Icicle Spear also has Technician.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be
very bad for his Vampy.
Actually, yeah, I guess they did do damage. I think they did damage drop-off in this game.
Got an Ancient Power boost.
Well, Enzo 100% knows where the stairs are, just needs to get there. Yeah, oh yeah.
He's just going straight for the stairs again, leaving that Armaldo. It worked out for him this time.
Yeah, if the Krogunk used Icicle Spear on the Armaldo, that could have been a massive problem. Are you... Okay, I think he's actually going to try to kill. Which I think is probably the good play in this situation.
Yeah.
There's no reason to risk it right now. You really don't want to lose that seed. And
Kobral not choosing to boost someone's health with that citrus berry.
Actually, yeah, that would be a pretty good play. But okay, so what is Kobral going to do with the shop? Is he going to check? Because I feel like he might. Because he's been screwed out of a few ROMs just because he didn't buy Reviver Seeds from the shop.
Selling all 3 vitamins.
Oh, 2 revives from the shop? It'll only be able to buy 1. He could have probably bought the second one if he had sold the bow as well.
Yep,
but...
he should have just sold the bow and picked up another revive. But
he does have 2 revives on him, so he's probably set for Bristle. Like, it's
he
rare
should
that
be okay.
2.
And Enzo's just now out of bluff, so they're pretty close to being even again.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's back to being close. It was looking like Enzo was going to be really just stuck in.
Oh, that's really awkward though. Nose Pass has soundproof.
Oh wow, dynamic punch actually getting them both confused. That's probably gonna lose the seed because there isn't much Kobral can do here.
He's just taking hits. He doesn't care.
I think he's really just trying to go for the death. Oh, if it uses dynamic punch again, no way. Oh, that is upsetting.
Oh boy.
I could foresee it coming, but it's still just an oof. Also,
Oh, good play, good play.
Hits all around.
Except soundproof.
Oh yeah. Well, he was able to get one of them out, and he killed his partner. No.
No. And his partner's just gonna keep trying to use Hyper Voice.
Oh my god. He can't kill it.
Don't use Bug Buzz.
Sound based. Actually, you can use Hydro Pump. He's fine. Never mind.
Okay, we're good.
Hydro Pump. That was looking really bad though. Oh, so Enzo just learned about the soundproof as well and got confused. So now Enzo's having the same problem that Kobral had because they both had hyper voice.
Oh no, he's back to just trying to Bug Buzz the... Oh, he actually has Gastro Acid though. If he knows what Gastro Acid does, he might be able to deal with the Nose Passes a lot easier.
Ouch, unfortunately Enzo taking another death from Armaldo, and it looks like Armaldo's going to die right here. And
it's looking like Kobral is also going to be dead here.
Yep, they both take the death, so I'm very curious to see how they get to this bristle. This might end up going to the new ruling we've set, the 30-minute round ruling. Like first.
Scizor has confused rate too.
Yeah, if neither of them beat Drowsy, then it's basically the first 2 Drowsy wins after 30 minutes. Yeah, luckily we don't have any matches scheduled like immediately after this, so it can actually go a bit longer if need be. It's just unfortunate that it might end up happening. And unfortunately, Enzo taking another death to I think it was a U-turn, right?
Oh, his Chansey actually has a move that isn't Hyper Voice. I'm surprised he didn't turn off the Hyper Voice in the Nose Pass fights.
Yeah, I guess he must have just forgotten the heat of the moment, which is understandable. When something like that throws you off, it's very difficult to get back onto it. And also, finding another Nose Pass, but luckily he's got Hydro Pump to deal with it from afar, so should be good. Alright, Enzo actually catching back up, so now they're both on the 3rd floor. And he just must have gotten a stair fight, because now he's on the 4th. He's on the 5th! Enzo is just blasting through right now.
I am very concerned for his Drowsy fight, though, with this Armaldo.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite something. Unfortunately getting yawned, so has to take sleep for a couple of turns. And with that, they are both on the same floor. So they're both getting pretty close to 6F, which is notoriously the worst floor in Mount Bristle. They both enter at, like, relatively the same time.
Pretty much the same time, yeah.
On Enzo's screen, I think it's showing that's like 10 seconds slower than Kobral's, but he is lagging a lot, so that might be the reason why. Yeah, so who's going to get out of 6F first?
Kobral picking up a Troll Orb.
Oh, and Kobral getting the Ancient Power Boost.
Ancient Power Boost. Insane. Oh wow, that train.
Yeah, well, he's got Hydro Pump to deal with most of them. Oh, well, he had Hydro Power to deal with. Although he should have Max Elixirs. So even if he runs out of moves, he should be okay. because I'm pretty sure
Another ancient power boost for this floor. Don't step on those wonder tiles.
Wide Slash. Wide Slash is actually a really good move.
Yeah, Wide Slash is kind of crazy.
And a stair floor. And another stair floor. This is looking like Enzo's game to lose now, but he's definitely got to be careful.
Choosing to forget Gastro Acid.
Yeah, if Enzo makes it to Drowsy first, then if neither of them can beat Drowsy, he will be the winner. But hopefully Enzo can just beat Drowsy and it'll be okay.
Yeah, hopefully we won't have that problem.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. What do we got here, Enzo? What is your Drowsy like?
44 damage, wow. Oh, it's an Earthquake Drowsy.
Oh, it missed
Luckily,
both.
you missed both of those.
He won. And there we go. Enzo takes round 1. After 20 minutes, 49 seconds. Whew. That is very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, I still definitely question that Armaldo pick. I think if he had a different partner, that would have gone a lot differently.
Yeah, I think most people think Armaldo's pretty good just from
Igloo buff.
The special episode, yeah, exactly. But he's probably one of the worst, at least, in Rando right now. I still consider Lanoon the worst, but Armaldo is definitely down there.
SPR reading at the 20-minute ROM.
Yeah. Don't blame him. It's always interesting when a ROM, like when a race ends up going all the way this high. But yeah, Kobral having to reset like for 5 minutes at the start. Both of them getting really stuck in Drenched Bluff for a while, just because Enzo tried to run that Armaldo. It did work out for him because he won, but it was not easy. But, okay, so Kobral's dot ready. We're just waiting on Enzo to dot ready. Then Jay will start the countdown. We can go to round 2. Yeah, Juicebox. Was there anything in the last match that you think they could have done better?
Not really, outside of just basic movement, and again with that Gastro Acid, I think if Kobral just thought a little bit more on his toes during some of those nose pass fights, he would have used the Gastro Acid, and then his partner would have been able to hit it with Hyper Voice.
Yeah, that would have been interesting, because Gastro Acid is a move that I probably would have just like forgotten about completely.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I guess if he had taken the time to think about it, it probably would have helped him out a bit. Maybe even save like 1 or 2 of his seeds. But yeah, it's definitely not something very intuitive.
But other than that, I think it's just really basic stuff, like reaction times when moving in hallways, stuff like that. Just stuff that comes from practice.
Oh, Enzo...
Did he just go offline?
Oh, and he's back, and now I have an ad.
Yep. Did you guys know that the new Call of Duty is the new gold standard for Battle Royale? It's the best Battle Royale experience.
Nice.
It's an instant Call of Duty classic.
Did you know that the Samsung 860 SSD is, I guess, good? Loads exactly as fast. Dr. Lupo approved. Okay. How long does this ad? Okay, there we go. It was still going. Okay. Looks like Jace cut the countdown. Alright. So, should be starting any second now. Alright, there we go. Kobral's off. There's Enzo. Okay, what do we got here?
Oh, Flygon starter is not good. Drapion starter is insanely good.
Oh, yep. Drapion is arguably the best. Actually, yeah, Flygon... It's not the worst, but it definitely has some...
It's definitely not the best.
Magnitude on Swampert. That's an unfortunate only move. It's not impossible to work with, because Drapion can just destroy everything for him for now, but he needs to be a little careful. And how we determine a good Pokemon is basically just their base stats, because in Randomizer, all of the base, or like in PMD Sky, all of the base stats are changed from main series. So there are certain Pokemon that just happen to be a lot better than others that you wouldn't normally think of it. Like, what's a good example?
Coughing.
Zubat is actually one of the best Pokemon in this.
Yep.
Like base stat wise, but Pokemon that sucks a lot is like Aerodactyl, because it only has like 20 HP. Same with Staraptor, only having like 24. Also, Enzo getting out of Beach Cave at a really good pace.
Yeah, he's doing really well right now.
And meanwhile, Kobral is still stuck in the first floor of Beach Cave. Definitely need to step it up.
But you can actually tell how different the base stats are in PMD compared to main series when you're looking at how much damage this Flygon was doing to Carvana with a super effective Mega Drain. He was doing 10 damage.
Oh, U-turn on the Flygon. That could actually work
That's
out.
actually good, though. Because that's going to allow him to basically just have Snorlax fight everything, while he just U-turns.
Alright, going into the boss fight. Could have actually used U-turn immediately, but opting not to do that. Yeah, there we go. Actually, honestly, both starter and partner for Cobra are looking really good. The only... Wow, actually, Enzo taking a death as Drapion in Drenched Bluff. That's very rare.
Drapion potentially the best Pokemon in this randomizer right now.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's why it's Unburdened Gligar.
So, this is actually a battle of the legends right here, and the Gligar actually has Wide Slash and Unburden. So
you're good, Wolf.
Ooh. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad that kind of got cleared up before we had to work out something. Yeah, dang.
Kobral about to find out about this Wide Slash Gligar. Oh my god, that's brutal.
That could actually be a hard stop for Kobral. Whereas
yeah, he might actually just be hard stuck in Drenched Bluff because he doesn't have this Drapion.
Yeah, having that Drapion is going to be extremely clutch now, and that might just have all come down to luck. Not really a whole lot he could have planned for with that. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, ugh, that Gligar is really close.
Chaos, if I remember correctly, evolving in PMD is perfectly fine because it's not going to change your base stats or your growth. Well, technically it does change your base stats, but your stats aren't going to go down. Like, Vibrava has way better base stats than Flygon, but they don't go down when he evolves. And I'm pretty sure they maintain the same growth rates.
Yeah, it's just when you, like, recruit a Flygon, it's not going to be as good as, if you had just recruited a Vibrava and evolved it. At least that's my understanding of it, because I'm more of the, like, first PMD kind of guy, Blue Rescue Team. So I understand that one a lot better than I do this, but from my understanding, that's what's been happening. Because we don't know how to fully explain all of the like terrible stats on certain Pokemon, but
Yeah.
that's our basic understanding of it.
And you could actually see that base stats change, but growths don't for yourself if you're running a fully evolved starter in these rando, because they'll have like less HP than the base form, but they'll have the same level ups.
Alright, so Enzo on the 5th floor while Kobral's on the 4th. But
Kobral actually gotten very lucky with the amount of Glygars he's run into.
yeah, if he had run into a lot more, he could have definitely been stuck there quite a bit longer. But now that he's gotten through those floors, I think he might be okay, other than for this cargo, because it's just a sign to keep spamming Confuse, right? Meanwhile, Enzo is actually finished with Drench Bluff, actually at a really, really good pace.
Yeah,
So
that's on really good pace, actually.
he's definitely on pace for like a sub 10 right now. That could definitely change things. And I know Hulk would be a little terrified to see that Kobral got O2'd.
Yeah. Alka's not having the most fun time with this rando tourney.
Yeah.
His predictions are off.
This is probably the most, I don't know, like, I'm not even sure how to describe it, just, it's been so different from what everybody's expected.
Yeah. Ooh, Kobral on 1 HP.
Like, a bunch of newer runners have taken some of the greats down. But, at the same time, there are people that are making a name for themselves right now.
Right. And I honestly do believe that it just comes down to practicing these rums and understanding, like, what's gonna be good, what's gonna be bad. Because, to be honest, speaking from my own experience, I had no business beating Finn by how much he plays this game regularly, but I think just because I knew more about the game, that when we were both in a bad situation, I knew how to get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely helps when you just have, like, a decent amount of practice. Because, yeah, like, practice won't be for, like, trying to get better times all that much. Whereas, like, that's what you do with most other games.
Right.
Like, speed races and that kind of sense. But for this, you more just practice just so you know how everything in this game works. And how to deal with as many situations as possible in an efficient time. Because, like, because Mastaldi probably has the most knowledge of this game. And
Oh
his
yeah,
mechanics and how
definitely.
everything works. But he doesn't play like insanely fast, so that gives room to other players who are maybe don't have as much experience, but can get like a decent amount and do it really quickly. And then they're able
Exactly.
to top a player like that. Yeah, so now they're both in Mount Bristle.
Oh wow, that's brutal.
Yeah, Kobral taking that quick death. But luckily it was on floor 1, so it's not too big a deal. But Enzo is on the 5th floor, and he doesn't look like anything can stop him, except Follow Me could be bad. He's not going to be able to hit that Hippopotas anymore. I don't know if he knows that or not, though. And now he should
Oh,
hit.
but he actually was able to do it because of the confusion.
Yeah, well, he was able to hit because, what was it? The substitute thing kind of ran away.
Oh, it just walked out of range, was that it?
Yeah, because one of the weird things about PMD is that there's a certain range for rooms where if you're like one tile out of the room, you can only see like one tile into the room, like up left, and up right. So the substitute went, what was it, like 3 tiles away or something? and that was just out of range.
Also, fun fact, oh wow, something on Enzo's team has bad dreams, but what I was saying is, I found out in one of my practice runs that room range means something different for every single room range move. Like Roar of Time has higher range outside of the room than, what's it called, Heat Wave does.
Wait, what has high range?
Roar of Time.
Oh, like, well, wait, no, that shouldn't. Maybe it's just a. Well, depends on when you, like, where you use the move, like where you. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the scenario. It's something that like you can't really describe all that well. It's something you more just get a feel of as you like go through it. Because I've in Blue Rescue Team, you have to use well, in the longer categories, you use Articuno, and Articuno is Power Snow. So I've used room range moves a lot, so I've learned a really good chunk of their mechanics. Oh, Enzo taking a Terra Blast. I don't know how many more seeds he has, but if that was his last, then maybe Kobral could catch up. We'll see if Enzo starts to slow down now that he took a death, or he's just going to keep going for it. Ooh, and Chinchou. Maybe Service Fish is trying to even out the
causing serious problems with its stab serve.
That Drapion is really low right now. How's he gonna do this?
And he does not have any Orans. He's gonna need to have his Swampert take it. Oh wow, one-shot orb though.
Really nice item usage right there. Yeah, it's... Let's see if Enzo can make it to the end. It's... Like, if Enzo can make it to Drowsy, I think he's got this. Unless Drowsy has a one-hit KO move. And alright, there we go.
Oops, sorry, my alarm's going off.
So yeah, the only thing that can stop him at this point is a one-hit KO move. There's nothing else. And yeah, he just decides to use a regular attack, and that's it. Enzo takes this round.
Drowsy almost didn't have enough time to use an attack with that damage. Alright. That was a good match.
Oh, it was. It was quite enjoyable. Oh yeah, I might need to drag them. I don't know. Oh, actually, I don't know how this commentary channel works. All I know is that if I need to, I can drag them in if they go into like general or something. And yeah, Kobral just immediately cut their stream off. So yeah, I don't know if Kobral wants to do a interview. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this is interesting.
Oh, I guess maybe we won't have an interview for this one. Which, oh well, that's fine. Enzo actually did really well in that second ROM, getting a 12 minute. Yeah, definitely getting the Drapion starter immensely helped him out. That is... Like, we've mentioned this a lot still, but best Pokemon to get in this randomizer, and he got his